Iya ni sambula binaka. Gonga emele. Let's just wait on for a few people to come on live. This live is not planned. Let's just wait for a few others to come. Bula. Please don't forget to let me know where you are tuning in from or where exactly you're watching this live from. Yeah, Nisambula Binaka. Let's wait for a few more people before I start. Like I said, this live, it was not planned at all. But I just like to come online. I just like to come online and say hello to my friends and my families back home, and to those of us that will be meeting up tomorrow. Bula binaka naita. Yeah, bula binaka. I believe it would be what? It's almost lunchtime back home. It's abalaki na 5 na kabi. Yeah, ni sambula binaka. So, we all got to see what happened yesterday. We all got to hear the Speaker of the House, how he had rejected the petition that was filed by the opposition. He used Standing Order 30, and then he said something about Standing Order 90. And then going back on those standing orders, I had to educate myself, went back, I looked at it, and then they will be using the Standing Order 51. So the only way to get a petition to be withdrawn, it has to be whoever that was the sponsor or whoever was the one that filed that particular bill. Then that's the only way to get the bill withdrawn. First of all, we'd like to congratulate our Fiji team that had one goal last night. You boys have made all of the world so proud of you. Ngona mataka kima Minnesota tikungwe America me kima mina vital noa, and we'd also be celebrating the win at the Tokyo Olympics. But let me go back. While we celebrate, but let's not forget what the government continues to do, how they continue to continuously intimidate our opposition, taking them into CID office, and then, just soon after the parliament sitting, they are told to return again for another set of interviews. Listen. If you do not have anything to charge our representatives, let them go. Let them be. Kerkere. Don't waste their time. They've got a whole lot of stuff that they need to take care of. It's exhausting. And you're all starting to look like fools in front of everyone. Huh? Now we also got to read about the NFP worker? Her house or his house was raided with 10 CID officers going in there to raid the house. What exactly are you all looking for? Huh? Just so you know that the whole world is looking and they're all watching you. It's just said that, that this intimidation will not stop. They personalize issues, and then they're hauling in our member of parliament. Huh? How long? How much more? How much more? I know there's a whole lot of talk about unrest and civil unrest and things that some people are planning to do. Don't. It's not worth it. Kona ba kam kerkeri. Kona ba kam. If there's anything, if you have too much, you're much. Ni much. Kesanga nindambe. In a peaceful manner. I got texts from other of my friends that somehow or the other they are, at this point in time, they are scared. They are scared in the sense that they're concerned that they will somehow be victimized. So, that's the biggest concern that they have is security and safety. And I urge you, my other brothers and sisters, non-indigenous, join us. Join us and condemn the government. Condemn this government of what they continuously doing. Not only that they've infringed on each and everyone's rights, now they have also gone to the stage of touching what's so sacred to us, which is our land. This is not a racial matter. This is not in any way where we are saying that, being racist. No. It's our right. It's our right to existence. It's our right to our property. So do not let the government to try and control the narrative of how they're wanting to perceive things with you and with us, and trying to drive in this racial wedge between us. There's nothing like that. There's nothing. But join us in our fight, please. Stand up. Join us. Condemn the government for what they're trying to do with this Bill 17. This is what we'll all be wearing tomorrow when we'll meet here in America. And I urge you, my brothers and sisters that live here in California, in Sacramento, come and join us. Come and hear us. Come and talk to us. Let's talk. Dialogue and communication is the most important thing. Join us. There's a lot of talk at this point in time about civil unrest. Au sakere ke mani na luwe ke mami, na tamai ke mami. Kua. Era sanga na tinkadiwa wal sanga vulka vitu. Era dakabata na tinkadiwa rosanga tinkadiwa dio sanga vulka diwa. Dakatali na rosanga na 2000 rono dolu wono. What did that bring? Era matenga o iroki na nonda, na luvenda, tamanda. Nothing came out of that. Ke wako ni vena kata mo ni rongodi, ni tayambe. Peacefully. Ke ndona tamato ni ven di dunruwaka, ya o kayum, bat kembai. Bale to ronga ya role wake de tuna kakedi. O ira na nonda toka ni kore tongo rivangori asani nonda bali, no. They are not the enemy. The enemy is By and Kayum, who has taken their country to the brink of disaster at this point in time. They're talking about the budget. Everybody was like commenting on the budget. It looks so rosy. But we all know. We all know exactly what that budget was all about. It was just all hot air. Where are they going to get the money from? They still haven't even paid up with whatever they promises in the last budget. So really, when they're talking, it's very shallow. No depth. No substance. You know? And I must also comment on these ANZ executives or whoever they are. Trying to, have they been in Fiji long enough? Have you at any point in time studied the last year's budget, the previous year's budget? Have this government continued to promise on things and it did not deliver? I suggest just stick with what you do. Do not in any way jump into Fiji politics because you really are green in that area. You understand? Or unless you are trying to, in one way or the other, looking for better opportunities after you leave ANZ, like two of your other former colleagues, stop it. Do what you came to do. You are there just to run the bank and go back. Sometimes some people really think that they undermine our intelligence, that we are not good enough. That's the problem with Kayum. That's the reason we get so many different kind of public service or whatever, PS and CEOs from other countries. Do not insult our intelligence. But I ask you, I urge you, my brothers and sisters, non-indigenous, and you live here in Sacramento, come by tomorrow, join us. Join us on this thing, on this journey that we have here. Not only Fijians, the Tokay has some or the other infringed on their rights. Now they came for the land, our right, our God-given right. Join us. Put your hands up. And to my families back home, your neighbor is not your enemy. Your enemy are those that sit in that office in level 8 and in government house. Those two are the enemies. Those two is whom you should, if in every way, target. Not your neighbors. But I urge you, non-indigenous, our family and friends, join us in this fight. We become stronger when we are united. Help us. Voice your opinion. Don't stop with all that you're doing right now to those that continue to speak up. And I call on the CID. I believe the CID intelligence, whatever, has just been appointed. Maybe she's just trying to somehow or the other show that, she's got that kind of power. Stop it. Don't waste our member of parliament's time with all your bullshit. If you want to charge them, or else let them be. They have a whole lot of work to do for us. Let them be. Sarota. That's enough. Dawasa. O babin na kabikim ni ando kaya no ni wasa chik ko warto na tong may Australia, may New Zealandi, warto na tong go America. We join you and we're thinking of you during this hard time. But tomorrow is a very important day for us here in California. It's been a while since we're going to be meeting up, and we will all be there, not only to talk about this issue, but we'll also be talking about other things and our plans ahead that we have before the elections of 2022. And importantly, too, we'll also be thinking of our boys that won gold. But join us. I ask you, my friends and families that live close by in Sacramento, join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock where we'll have a meeting, and we'll also have a lunch provided free of charge. Lobo. But to those back home, we are with you in this fight. They might have all the protection. They might have all those legality of how they can reject any petition or whatever that we all worked hard for and we signed up for, but it cannot in any way remove the truth and the intimidation, the way that they cannot even listen to our pleas. We're not the turangan bali. So I ask you that we all remain calm. If you have to march, you march peacefully. You have every right to march. March peacefully, permit or no permit. But do it in a peaceful manner so that you can be heard, and it also provides us that opportunity to do what we can from abroad on your behalf. Okay? I leave you with those words. I wish you well. And we will also be showing our live show tomorrow from the park that we will be meeting at 11 in the morning. I believe that'll be like, what, 6 or so, just before breakfast for you. To our parliamentarians, stay strong. You are doing a great job. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. And God bless Fiji. Mother.